Well, good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to Life and Times of Crazy Patrick. And I wanted to let y'all know that I had a great time up at Leesburg State Park. I had a great time remembering all those stories and going through the mysterious tunnel and feeling like a kid again, you know. Well, that was all fun. I got home, towed my little Spark home, my Chevy Spark, and I had this, I'm going to show it to you here. Don't know if you can see it. That's called a quick disconnect. I had that on my negative battery cable. You have to disconnect the battery on that Chevy Spark when you tow it. It doesn't say why, it just says that you have to do it. So I unscrewed this like it unscrews. You can see there, it's unscrewing. And I thought I had it unscrewed enough. Like a bonehead, I never checked to see if there was still electricity to the car before I started towing. So luckily, I was towing it home. Thank God I wasn't towing it 200 or 300 miles away from a dealer. So I towed it home. I unhooked the car, got in the car, went to start the car, and it wouldn't start. It turned over like 2 or 3 times, and that was it. And then there was an icon on the dash that was a picture of a little car with a padlock locked through it. So I got in the owner's manual, and what it was telling me was the anti-theft device on the car had locked the car up, so you couldn't steal the car. It would not start. So apparently when I was pulling it home, the car computer thought the car was being stolen, so it locked the anti-theft on it. So I unhooked the car, weighs under 3,000 pounds, and thank God I could push it around. And I got it pushed over close enough to the curb that it was out of the way of traffic in front of my house. And this was on Sunday, so Monday I called my insurance, and I have towing, so they sent a tow truck over, picked the car up, and towed it to Bravo Chevrolet. This is a Chevrolet dealer in my hometown. So they towed it over there, and the tow truck driver was instructed to talk to Bonnie when he got there, get the car checked in and all of that. Well, you know, he knows what he's doing better than everybody else, so he just drops the car out back. They don't even know the car is there. So I get off work that evening, I run over to Bravo, and what car? So they send a guy out, and they find the car, and it's got the keys sitting on the dash, and doors unlocked, of course. So I get the car checked in. So it takes a couple days for them to get it in, do a diagnostics on it, and reprogram the car, reprogram the 2 keys that looked like regular keys, but I guess they got chips in them. So they had to reprogram those, and all because of my boneheaded mistake. Well, I go to pick up the car, they tell me it's ready. I'm expecting to have to pay for it because I don't think this is going to be warranty work. They're going to figure out that I did something wrong. So I go in to pick up the car, and they go, oh no, we're charging this all to warranty. And I look down at what they're charging. It's over $300 that they're charging to warranty. So I figured, well, that's what they would have charged me. So I get in the car, they bring it around, I get in the car to bring it home, and here is my quick disconnect sitting in the center console where the mechanic had taken it off, set it in the center console, hooked up a regular battery connector onto the negative on the battery. So I learned my lesson. From now on, I'll take a wrench, I'll take the negative cable off the battery, and I don't know if I can get a case for it, or if I just put it in a rubber glove and rubber band a rubber glove on it or something, so it doesn't make a connection, so the next time I pull my car, it does not do that again. Because I guarantee you the next time I take that in with the same problem, they're going to charge me. And so I just wanted to let everybody know out there that tows a car, when it says to disconnect the negative battery cable, it's not just so that your car doesn't rack up mileage. It's not just so your car's electronic power steering isn't affected. It's so that the car anti-theft does not lock up. Because if I would have been going the other direction and 200 or 300 miles away from the dealer, it would have ruined my whole camping experience, because I would have had to hook the car back up and tow it to the closest Chevy dealer to get it fixed. So just a lesson for everybody. I wanted to give that to you. I know I haven't been posting videos as often as I should, but you know, I explained in my cooking video that's coming up that right after this happened, my car's in the shop, my back goes out. I'm laying in bed, about 15 minutes, it feels like my legs are going dead, and then all of a sudden this excruciating pain goes down both legs. And I'm talking about a 10 on the Richter scale and boosting up to 11 or 12 and then easing back off to a 10. And it keeps this on. I was scheduled to work. You all know I'm a security guard. So I was scheduled to work. I couldn't get out of the first 4 hours of work. So I had to go to work at 7 and then 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah, 4 hours. So I was scheduled to work. But thank God I was in a guard shack, so all I had to do was sit and get on my phone and start trying to make doctor's appointments, and that's impossible. So my lady at the insurance company just told me, hey, forget the doctor, just go to the emergency room. It's only going to cost you $90, and they have everything there that they need, x-rays, MRIs, all of that stuff. So I go there, and because of the high COVID thing, the whole hospital's full. No beds in the entire hospital, and this is a big hospital. And the emergency room, every bed in the emergency room was full. Had a lady come and tell me that her husband had been in the hospital in the emergency room for 5 days, and for 3 of those 5 days he had already been admitted to the hospital, and he's still in a bed in the emergency room. So there's no bed, so here I am in excruciating pain, sitting out in the lobby. They come out, they give me 2 shots, great big full syringes of a muscle relaxer and a painkiller, and they might as well have given me a Tic Tac, because it did that much good. It did nothing. So the doctor sends me for x-rays, I get x-rays, they wheel me back. And they wheel me back in there to see the doctor, and the doctor says, well, the problem you have is, it's called too many birthdays. Well, I thought that was kind of rude, because I'm only 66. But I'm sure 20 years of bouncing in a truck up and down the interstate didn't help my situation. So here I am. Now the doctor's telling me I may have to get a couple vertebrae fused, or there may be something else they can do. But I have a disc that it looks like it's completely gone. I have an MRI scheduled for next Wednesday. I've been to therapy today. My annual lab work was due, so I had to go get that done today. For the last 5-6 months, I just have not felt good. I felt like I'm just exhausted all the time. I'd sleep 8 or 9 hours and get up and I'm still exhausted. So I'm hoping nothing comes back bad in my lab work. I'm praying for that. And the back issue, you know, they've got me on some pretty strong painkillers, so it's been controlling that. And with the therapy, maybe, you know, I can get around, but I think my camping for the year may be over. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any more camping, but I promise I'm going to still be doing videos. I'm going to be doing cooking videos. I'm going to be doing some driving videos, because like I told you, if you watch my video, my driving video and the mystery tunnel, you're going to hear, you know, what I discovered, that what we lose when we're children, you know, and we have to grow up, we lose that sense of adventure that we had when we was kids. We could find fun and we could find adventure in our backyards or down the neighbor's block, or, you know, it was always something to do. Every day was a new adventure. And we lose that when they make us grow up and they make us work and they make us fit into this terrible society. Well, now, when you get retirement age, you know, it's time to find that sense of adventure back. And I've discovered that you don't have to travel all the way across the country to find adventure. You can find adventure in your backyard if you go look for it. So I'm going to be doing some videos, nearby things that I can show you. I'm sure you'll enjoy. And I'm going to keep this channel going. I'm going to try to post at least 2, maybe 3 videos a week. Hopefully I'll get enough subscribers that I can start doing some live chat. So when you're watching my videos, please give me the thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave comments. I'll answer your comments, good or bad. Whether you like my videos or you don't, all my cooking videos, I'm going to try to tell a story in there, because I just think I love telling stories, and I think I'm pretty good at telling stories. So we're going to be doing some stories with my cooking videos. Going to be doing a lot more of those, hanging out in my man cave, which is my 1992 Jayco 27-foot Class C motorhome. And when I'm at home, it's my man cave. I hang out here. I have everything I need. I have my TV. I'm sorry. I have my stove, my oven, refrigerator. I have everything I could possibly need out here. And my wife knows, you know, I like my alone time, so she leaves me alone. And well, actually, she spent most of the afternoon out here with me today, because she likes hanging out here too. So, I mean, I try to get away, but she still follows me. But anyways, I'm going to leave it at that this afternoon, folks. And I want to tell you, I'll catch you on the flip-flop.